Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to memory plan the week of January the 6th to January the 12th of 2020, and we are going to use a lovely kit from the Plush Papery. So I'm using currently Aura Still Limerick Lilac, I think it's the name of the color of the planner, and it's in a personal wide size. So I will be doing, so this was my the first week of January, and now we are going to the second week. So we will be using this kit from Plush Paperies. It's a beautiful planning related kit with very nice colors. So these are the 8 full boxes. This is the second page of the kit, and this is the third page. So it's a 3-page kit, which is more than enough for me. And if I need anything else, I'll be pulling from my stash. I'll also be using the Simply Gilded washi. I'm not sure if I'm using the 10 or the 15mm, that's why I have both here. I'll be using Rose Color Days date dots in silver, and I'll also be using Rose Color Days overlay tape in some of the boxes if I feel like it. So this is the double border design. And for everything else, I would say I'll be using a few different shops. I have two choices, pretty much two choices for almost everything. So I have Sticky Sloth Designs and Monique Plans for my YouTube details. I have Coffee Monday from Simply Watercolor Co. Rose Color Days, Happy Mayo Script by Sharina Jane, and Rose Color Days Work Script, as well as Arctic Paper Studio. I have Tasseled Planner for a few of my for my groceries, Rose Color Days, Simply Watercolor Co., Sadie Stickers, and I have a bunch of the Graceful Planner icons, as well as Planning Like a Pro and Simply Watercolor Co. But I'm probably going to be pulling a lot from the Graceful Planner because it matches, the colors match the spread. So I'll have everyone linked down below as usual. So the first thing I do when I'm memory planning, I get my dailies, because that's what I use the most during the week. I don't use my weekly spread during the week, I use my dailies. And if you're interested, I can tell you how what's my planning style, what's my planning flow. Just leave a comment down below and I'll make a video of it. But I use leftover kits on my daily spreads. So what I do is, for example, if I don't use all of this kit, I'll save this on a specific album, and next year I'll revisit this and I'll use the leftovers on this kit. So you see that I don't have a lot of full boxes here at all. What I do have are washi strips that I didn't use, and I use them as decoration. So this is a very simple spread. It helps me to do my daily plans. I use the checklist boxes. I have a ton of checklist boxes, and I need to find a way of using them. So this has been a very useful thing for me to do, and it has helped me like let go of a few things that I owe, but also it breaks down my tasks, my daily tasks, and it made me a little bit more organized, and I really love that. So this is what happened on my week. I try to make notes of everything that I can when I get home from work, and that goes into my memory spread. And that's it. So without further ado, let's get to it. what I first do is get the washi strips on my sidebar. I don't use the sidebar bar anymore as I used to when I was in my TNs, even though I was using Jasenia's printables as well. And I tend to just measure down that side and cut out the washi and then pair it with some actual washi tape. Usually it goes with simply gilded washi. So as usual, I always forget to white out the lines, so I do that on camera. It's just something that every time I forget. Anyway, so this is me whiting out all of the lines, and then I will put the washi tape on top of it. And it does help. This whiteout is from Tombow. I think that's the name, and I got it from Amazon, and it was really cheap, and I have a ton of them, and they're really good. So that's my usual first steps on my planner. I did have a few issues on this spread with some of the icons that I'll be using, especially clear icons from the Graceful Planner shop. They didn't come out of the clear package as well. The cut lines weren't good, so I had to toss all of it out, which is a real shame because it's such a beautiful artwork, but the cut lines were not there. I'm putting down little date dots or date squares from Rose Colored Days, and I put them across all of the days. I'm not using date covers this time, and then I just go around looking at the full boxes and choosing the best ones I think it will suit. And this one with the coffee had to go on a Monday because Coffee Mondays. But yeah, tell me what you guys do when you have situations like that. For example, if you have a miscut sheet that you paid full price for it, do you contact the shop or you just let it go? Because I just let it go. I mean, I don't have time for that unless it's like a big order and I've done a lot of sheets and all of them have an issue. I just don't have time for it. But tell me on the comments, what do you do? Do you complain or you just let it go? Anyway, I did not have headers on this kit, and I didn't have my Simply Gilded perforated washi with silver foil, so, and I'm using silver foil here. I'm not a person that mix metals, so I just didn't put any headers on it, and I just whatever. Those date dots from Rose Colored Days are amazing. If you have a chance to purchase them, I would do so because they're really good for the price that you pay, and you have a ton of them there. You'll also see that I put the washi stack on the Friday because Friday in America was the release of the Simply Gilded Blush Baby washi, and I really wanted that one. You'll see here that I have a double box on the kit, but it's a double box that is not cut. So it's just one full double box, so I had to cut that out. I was really sad because I wanted, you can see that there's a bow in one of the elements, and I didn't want to cut the bow, but I had to cut half of it anyway, so you gotta do what you gotta do. I mean, there's no way around it, so I did cut that bow over there, and I was sad, but it's okay. And you will also notice that I saved that little strip of the full box for something else later. It's weird, but don't judge me. So yeah, there's me saving it. And that's the full boxes placed down. And that's me pointing out that I'm saving it. So I had a problem with my camera on this plan with me. I thought it died. Well, it did stop recording, and I thought I lose footage. so you'll see me showing what I've done, which is something that I usually don't do. I don't point out things in camera, but I had to point out that because I didn't know what footage I lost. I'm using a Coffee Monday script from Simply Watercolor Co, and it's so dainty and so cute. Then the scalloped icons from the Graceful Planner, and they were cut out properly. These ones were. So that's the sheet that is not cut out properly. I had extremely difficulty, and I threw it all away because I don't have time for that. But those scalloped ones were cut properly. The only problem I had with those was the foil is a little bit flaky in some of them, but that's okay with me. I don't mind. I mean, it looks good on picture. That's okay. And so I did a different kind of planning this time. I've changed to do all of the icons instead of icon and writing. So that's usually what I used to do. I used to write everything up, put the icon, write it down, put the icon, write it down. This time I put all of the icons and I just went with it. You'll see me pausing sometimes to refer back to my dailies, as I mentioned on the introduction. But I've changed a little bit the style, and I really enjoyed doing it like this. So my future plans with me probably will continue this in the same way. I will put all of the icons down and then just write down what happened. So Monday was a nice day. I've done a few things. I've received some happy mail. On the Tuesday I put down my Simply Watercolor Co. little work laptop, and I used a lot of the icons from the kit and the scalloped icons from the Graceful Planner, as mentioned previously. And I had some pictures to take for this stash, and that's why the little camera is there. I also had to do some tidy up around the house, and I just enjoy layering stickers, so that's most of the time what you'll see I'm doing. Sorry about that noise. Moving on to Wednesday, I again went with the scalloped icon to mark down that I had work. So I try to use multiple different shops when I am doing the same activity. So if I have to work, I will use two different icons that relate to work on the same spread, because that way I'm using all of my stickers. And I love on this kit, I really appreciated the pattern background on the full boxes. They just brought some texture, and it made it look really nice on the pictures, I think. And I really love that the pattern was very subtle. I've used pretty much all of the kit. I think I have like one full box left and a few icons and scripts, and it's good. I like using a kit to its max, but without losing myself in a lot of things visually on my spread, if that makes any sense. Thursday, again, work day. I'm using that little computer from Tasseled Planner. She is no longer in business, so I'm trying to use all of her icons as much as I can, so because I cannot tag her anymore. So that's something I tend to do, is just put down the person that is no longer in business more often in my spreads to finish all of those sheets that I have from them, all the sticker sheets. I had to pay my credit card that day, so that little cute icon scalloped icon went for that. And then it was also payday, which is always good. I love payday. I think everyone does. And it was bin night as well. So that's another thing that I used from the kit with a quarter box. There is the Simply Watercolor Co. Little laptop, and it's one of my favorite laptops to use, to be honest, unless it's a character one, which I tend to navigate from Coffee Monsters Go and other cutesy ones. So that's the point where I used that leftover strip from the box, from the double box, to make a divider, because there was that weird white space there and I didn't like it, but it was too small for something else, so I just saved that, which is, sometimes I use it, sometimes I don't, but this time it was really handy. And then that's me showing what I've done, because I thought I lost footage. So there's Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday and Friday, and then Saturday and Sunday. My Saturdays and Sundays are usually busy, so I use this film script from Sticky's Love Studio, and they're so cute. And I also needed to edit, and I was filming one haul and one plan with me, so that was a really big filming weekend for me, while I was doing laundry and all of the other stuff. I ended up not editing everything, because I just ran out of time with all of the chores that I had to do on that day, usual chores, house chores. But I did film both of them, which is good. And this is one of them that I'm editing now, which is a week later. Sorry, I'm doing the voiceover now, which is a week later. But hey, sometimes you plan and things don't happen, which is fine. We all have those times. Yeah, and I meal prep on Sunday, so that's why I put the little icon there. I meal prep for at least 2 days. I used to meal prep for the whole week, but that's just, I wasn't enjoying the food, so I just meal prep for 2 weeks so I can have more variety during the week. And I'm on a diet, so I do need to meal prep anyway. Then I put down a clean script from the kit to mark down exactly what I wanted to clean on that day. And that's it, everyone. That's my spread without the ink. So I'm just going to write down everything here, and I'll be back with you shortly. So that's it, guys. I just finished writing down everything, so you have my Monday here with everything locked in. You have a Tuesday and Wednesday, you have Thursday and Friday, and then you have Saturday and Sunday, and it looks absolutely gorgeous. I'm really happy how this turned out. The colors are beautiful. I did have a little bit of difficulty with some of the icons and placements, but all in all, I'm really pleased with the result. So let's put these babies back into the planner and see how it looks inside the planner. If you have any questions about any icons or anything that you see on this video, please let me know in the comments down below. If you haven't subscribed yet to my channel, please hit that subscribe button, and so you get notifications when I post a new video. And also, if you like this video, give it a thumbs up, and I hope you enjoyed. And this is the final result inside the planner, and I think it's absolutely gorgeous. So that's it for today, guys. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye.